My weapons are already firing. There goes one drone. Alright, so there's the flyover. I'm going to head out. Alright, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm having a great day today. Today I am ready to do a flyover and possibly raid of... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Over here. Somewhere. The second Epsilon Fortress. Now the first one we've completely taken out. This one... we are going to need fuel and everything. Last time, when we went over to the drone base, we used up our entire fuel supply. So this time, I'm going to add a couple more generators before I go. Then we're going to head off to take out the drone base. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to put at least 3 more on each side. In similar positions as this, so that I will definitely have enough power. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back. And I'm back, and I've got the generators installed. I had to remove a couple of the lights. So what I'm going to do, what I realized before, if you hit P to open up the control panel, while looking at a light, it'll highlight the light. And then those settings will be used for every light that you place until you change the settings again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place this here. And I'm going to place one on the other side similarly. Where is that? That is right in front of... Okay. So it is like right there. So now we've got the interior lit up. I might place one up here as well, but the light from that should be enough. So now that I have all those generators installed, I should not have to worry about power of any sort. At least not for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and place this into here. I've got a bunch of med kits and things I don't absolutely need, but whatever. Let's put these things in here where I had been putting all the other useless things. Oh look, I still have some salami in here. Yay for salami. I've also got corn dogs that I was picking. Anyway, so let's take a little trip. What direction do I need to go? I'm trying to get to... Looks like I need to go this way. So I'm trying to get to, not here, but there. So I think I want to fly along here till I get past where the drone base was. So I need to go up 47% power. And this way. I think it was this way. Not quite that way. This way. I could stand to have some more generators on here. Alright, so I'm going to continue on until I get over to the Epsilon Fortress. And we will be back once we're ready to do a flyover of the Epsilon Fortress. And possibly take it out if I can. Alright, so I'm back, and I was just taking a little break at a nearby lake, waiting for the light to come out, because, well, I wanted you guys to be able to see this and not have to, you know, mess with the gamma settings and all that in after production thing. Anyway, so here we are, the Epsilon Fortress is right over here. Somewhere. I saw it before I landed. I believe it's right over this way. Yeah, right there. So just on the other side of this green thing. Right there. So there's a minigun drone. My weapons are already firing. There goes one drone. Alright, so there's the flyover. I'm going to head out over to here. I heard something got blown up. And let's see what kind of damages the Epsilon Fortress did. Alright. So, looking at here, my interior lights, that's... I've got... Whoa! I lost an entire engine. So I've got one interior light here, one interior light there. Let's see what the exterior damage is. Of course, we lost the engine. I knew that. Okay, did we lose any weaponry? I don't think so. Let's see, let's take a look at our turrets. 1 artillery, 2 cannon, 4 miniguns, 2 plasma and 2 rockets. It doesn't look like I lost any. How much ammo did we use? I don't think they even had to reload. Oh, that is not the ammo box. That is the ammo box. What? Wait. Where did the other ammo box go? Oh, other ammo box. Wait. Oh, my warp drive got blown up. I'm standing right where the warp drive was. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, so warp drive got blown up somehow. How does that happen? How did the warp drive get blown up? Because there's no holes through the floor. Does splash damage go through the floor? If so, that's kind of... Yeah. Splash damage obviously goes through the floor. That's kind of broken. Because that means that even through the thing, my core is vulnerable. That's not good. I mean, you would think that the hull would protect the interior of the ship, but obviously you need like 2 layers of protection. So, alright, that's what our ship damages were. Now, let's see, did this take any damage? I don't think so. I don't think they were even aiming for it. So, what I can do... Take this a short range to nearby the Epsilon Fortress, somewhere, let's say like over here, and then I can try to take out the remaining guns like I did on the previous Epsilon Fortress. Thing is, I'll have to get a lot closer. Alright, I'm going to do it from over here. Alright, come here and down. And that is a lot of drones. I mean, I did turn the drone presence up to medium, so, I mean, you can kind of expect more drones to make it a little bit more difficult. Ow. This is why I brought health. Because if I need to take some of these drones and guns out. I think that was just a light. Okay, there's that cannon drone. There's that. Wait, Epsilon Comm Center? I hadn't seen the Epsilon Comm Center on here before. It's an Epsilon Fortress. That's new. I mean, I just hadn't discovered it before. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear the fireworks in the background, but there's a lot of them going off. Alright, there's that. Alright, it looks like it takes 10 shots to take one of those out. Where's the other one? There's the other one. Looks like that's already damaged. Or is that the smoking cannon drone? I think that's the smoking cannon drone. Alright, got that. You got any more weapons to shoot at me? Huh? Doesn't look like they're shooting anything else at me. Alright, let's... Hey! Are you trying to blow me up or the mini-pod? I don't think the mini-pod took any damage. That's weird. I just didn't hear the drone coming and it was just there. Alright, so... Whoa! Let's head on back over to the Onslaught. Now that I've taken a lot of their weapons out, which I think would be a prudent thing to do from now on, is take out the weaponry before actually making the attempt to attack. Alright, and then turn around. Let's see. Whoa. No, you need to do that. Turn a little bit further. Alright, so I'm going to get... Oh, I need to go the other way over there. I'm going to get the Onslaught healed up best I can. And when I come back, I will... Wait, did it? Okay, yeah. When I come back, okay. When I come back, I will be ready to make another pass on the second Epsilon Fortress. There we go. Alright. And that should be good. Alright. There we go. I'll be back. Okay. So, I think I've gotten everything that was damaged repaired. Mostly. There's probably a few things that I could stand to continue repairing. But for the most part, I'm pretty sure that I've gotten all the weaponry and important things done. If you look in here, all my turrets are repaired. All of my thrusters. Let's see, there's one that is damaged. How can I tell which one that is? I don't know. It's probably one of the ones up here. Maybe not. Maybe it's one of the ones on the bottom, but I thought I got all the ones on the bottom. Let me just do another quick around, checking all the thrusters. I know I'm missing one, but all the rest should be all... Oh, that was it. Right there. Okay. And some blocks around it. Okay. I'm still kind of upset that my warp drive got blown up without anything around it getting blown up. That's some yeah. Anyway. So, everything is pretty much healed up. So, I think it's time for me to take another crack at that Epsilon Fortress. Since I have actually finished the... Oh, wait. First. Whoa. Whoa! What? I mean, I know it says turn it off before exiting the cockpit, but... Okay, come here. Can I please get on? There. Okay. Obviously, there are still some kinks to be worked out in this game. What I wanted to check, okay, I also need to replace my fuel tank over here. So I've got one fuel tank right here. I need to make sure it is filled up. Unfortunately, I don't have any type of constructor. Theoretically, I could have brought like the survival constructor or something because I didn't want to build one on the Onslaught. Okay. Let's see which way is that Epsilon Fortress. Alright, map. It is this direction. Ah, there it is. Alright, so let's fly in low over the Epsilon Fortress. I'm pretty sure I took out at least half of its guns. Okay, stop shooting. Let's land right here. In this tropical forest with no trees that just magically appear. Okay, let's come back over to the lake. And land right here. Okay. I know things got damaged. Did I lose anything? I don't think I lost anything. Okay. Did I even do any damage to that? This direction. So that way. Okay. So it's over here. Alright, it's over there. Let me see if I can get some high ground. So I can get some protection from it, because I don't like getting shot at by an Epsilon Fortress. Okay. Let me find your gun. Okay. I might be out of range. I think I'm out of range. Well, I died. Okay. Let's try that again. If I spawn near my body, because that is gone. Dang it! All right. I think I've juked it. Now let me come over here. Take everything. Back away. Okay. I need to get closer to it. So what I need to do is come back over to the Onslaught. And take the mini pod into a more useful location. I mean, if this weren't combat steel, I mean, this ship would have been blown apart. Even by that one gun, which is ridiculous. So, I mean, I don't know if it's because I turned up the difficulty or if, like, but all that I did with the difficulty was turn up the drone presence and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Alright. Oh, you were still on? Anyway. Alright, so the Epsilon Fortress is in there. So I want to come around this way. To avoid getting shot by it. And I need to be a little bit closer, but on this side. Hey, look, there's an iron deposit up in the mountains. That's pretty cool. Alright, if I come down here, this is closer. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I want to get off. It should be all right like that. Now, can I actually see the guns on it? And am I close enough to actually shoot it? Alright, there's that. I think that's another gun right there. I could be wrong. Okay, I might be wrong. Is that all of the guns, or is there still another gun? I think if I take the mini pod, I should be able to get it to shoot, but not hit me. Especially if I just fly like this. Okay, it doesn't seem to be shooting anymore. So I might be able to bring the Onslaught closer and land it. Alright, so I'm going to dock this and heal up the Onslaught just in case, and take one more pass at the Epsilon Fortress. Alright, back up, back up. Okay, so I've repaired the ship. So I'm thinking about at least one more flyover if it starts shooting. If it doesn't, I'm going to land right nearby. Now the fortress is not shooting. I am shooting the fortress, of course. But the fortress itself is not shooting, so I'm going to land right here. Alright. Okay, you want to be smart, little gun thing? We'll be smart. Okay. Where's that other one? Okay. Whoa. Didn't want to go in the base. Come on. All right. So. Yeah, I think I pretty much have this. All right. Now nothing else will shoot. So. Anything else? Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to salvage all this stuff that I can. Gold ingots, that's all that was in that one? Okay, fine. Let's get all these. Anything interesting in there? Food and things. I'll take that. Oh yeah, I have to, Alright, so now I'm just going to disassemble everything that requires things. I'm going to put some of this stuff back into the ship, and then I'm going to loot this. That was a little more interesting than I thought it would be. I blew up a lot more of the Epsilon Fortress than I had expected to, but I don't think I blew up anything especially valuable. So I'm going to get the stuff put back onto the Onslaught and then head on home. But for you guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I really enjoyed recording it and everything, so you guys better have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button for me. If you guys would like to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, go ahead and subscribe. And, of course, as always, y'all have a good day now.